Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're tackling a topic that many might shy away from discussing, but it's crucial for your overall health, especially after the age of 65. While masturbation is a natural and common part of life, did you know that for seniors, it can come with hidden dangers? You might be surprised, but leading doctors are now raising concerns about the effects of masturbation after 65, not just for your physical health, but for your mental and emotional well-being too. As we age, our bodies undergo a number of changes, and certain activities that were once harmless can start to have negative impacts. In this video, we'll be exploring the hidden risks associated with this activity in older age and the potential long-term effects it can have. Stick with us until the end, because we'll also share important tips on how to maintain a healthy and balanced lifestyle as you age. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you never miss one of our health tips. And feel free to leave a comment below to let us know your thoughts on today's topic. We value your input and are here to support you on your journey to healthier aging. Now let's get started. 1. The physical impact. Why masturbation can be risky. After 65, as we age, our bodies undergo significant changes. These changes affect not only our physical strength and stamina, but also our hormonal balance, muscle elasticity, and overall health. For many seniors, masturbation is a normal and healthy part of life. But after 65, it can start to have unexpected consequences. One of the most common physical risks associated with masturbation in older adults is the strain on muscles and joints. As we age, the body's recovery time slows down, and certain muscles, especially in the pelvic region, may become less flexible or weaker. Excessive physical strain during masturbation can lead to soreness, muscle cramps, and even injury. For seniors with joint issues or arthritis, certain positions or movements during masturbation can cause discomfort or exacerbate existing pain. Furthermore, hormonal changes play a big role as we age. After 65, many individuals experience a natural decline in sex hormones, including testosterone in men and estrogen in women. These hormones are responsible for libido, energy levels, and overall sexual function. A decrease in these hormones can affect sexual satisfaction and may lead to feelings of frustration or dissatisfaction. In some cases, engaging in masturbation when libido is lower or hormone levels are imbalanced can lead to feelings of guilt, stress, or anxiety. For older adults who have pre-existing health conditions, such as heart disease, diabetes, or high blood pressure, engaging in excessive sexual activity, including masturbation, can put unnecessary strain on the heart and circulatory system. Research has shown that sexual activity, including masturbation, can increase heart rate and blood pressure temporarily. For seniors with cardiovascular problems, this might not be ideal. If you're over 65, it's essential to listen to your body. Moderation is key, and if you're experiencing physical discomfort or health complications, it's worth consulting with your doctor to assess the risks and determine what is safe for you. 2. The mental and emotional impact. How excessive masturbation can affect your well-being. While masturbation is a natural and common activity, it can also have significant mental and emotional consequences, especially after the age of 65. As we age, our mental and emotional well-being becomes just as important as our physical health, and engaging in sexual activities like masturbation can have unexpected effects on our mood, mental clarity, and overall happiness. One of the main risks of masturbation in older adults is its potential to lead to guilt, shame, or feelings of isolation. Many seniors may feel that engaging in masturbation is inappropriate for their age, which can lead to negative self-perceptions or even feelings of loneliness. This is especially true if the individual is unable to connect with others socially or sexually. Over time, these emotions can build up, leading to anxiety or depression, which can affect quality of life. Additionally, excessive masturbation can create a cycle of reliance that distracts from important emotional needs, such as intimacy, connection, and communication with others. For seniors, physical intimacy with a partner is a key component of emotional connection and overall well-being. However, if masturbation becomes the primary way of seeking sexual release or pleasure, It can reduce the desire or motivation to seek out real-life relationships or intimate moments with others, potentially leading to social isolation. Another concern is dopamine regulation. Masturbation, like other pleasurable activities, stimulates the release of dopamine, the feel-good hormone. However, when done excessively, it can alter the brain's natural balance of dopamine production, leading to emotional instability. Over time, individuals may begin to feel less satisfied with other aspects of life and become more dependent on this activity to feel good, further reinforcing unhealthy emotional patterns. It's important to remember that healthy relationships, both physical and emotional, are essential for mental health, especially as we age. If you're noticing that masturbation is becoming more of a compulsion or affecting your relationships and emotional state, it's important to talk to your doctor or a therapist who specializes in aging and sexual health. Finding a healthy balance is key to maintaining emotional stability and happiness as you age. 3. The risk of addiction and compulsive behavior. When masturbation becomes a habit. While masturbation is a normal part of life, excessive or compulsive behavior can have significant consequences, especially after the age of 65. For many older adults, sexual desires and habits are often shaped by years of life experiences, but when masturbation becomes a repetitive habit, it can start to interfere with daily life, relationships, and overall well-being. One of the main concerns with excessive masturbation in seniors is the development of a compulsive behavior pattern. If masturbation becomes a regular way to cope with stress, anxiety, or emotional issues, it can turn into a crutch that prevents individuals from addressing the root causes of their problems. This habitual reliance on masturbation can become more than just a physical release. It can become an automatic response to negative emotions or feelings of boredom. For seniors, compulsive sexual behavior can be especially harmful if it takes the place of meaningful activities that contribute to personal growth and social connection. Rather than spending time engaging in hobbies, spending time with family, or focusing on self-care, excessive masturbation may become the primary focus of an individual's attention. This can lead to emotional numbness or feelings of isolation as it substitutes real-life interactions and emotional experiences. Another dangerous aspect is the psychological toll of compulsive behavior. As the individual becomes more reliant on this activity, they may begin to feel guilty, ashamed, or frustrated with themselves for engaging in it too frequently. These feelings can lead to mental distress, including anxiety and depression. If left unaddressed, compulsive masturbation can exacerbate pre-existing mental health conditions and create a cycle that is difficult to break. If you or someone you know is struggling with compulsive sexual behavior, it's essential to seek help. Speaking with a doctor or therapist can provide guidance on managing these behaviors in a healthy way and improving emotional and sexual health. There are numerous therapeutic interventions and support systems available that can help individuals regain control and develop healthier coping strategies. 4th, the impact on relationship health. How masturbation can affect intimacy. As we age, maintaining healthy relationships, especially intimate ones, becomes increasingly important. However, excessive masturbation can have a significant impact on intimacy and sexual relationships with a partner. While masturbation is a personal activity, if it becomes a substitute for physical intimacy, it can create emotional distance, decrease mutual satisfaction, and even strain relationships. One of the main concerns is that frequent masturbation can reduce the desire for physical intimacy with a partner. When masturbation becomes a regular habit, it may result in a lack of interest in engaging with your spouse or partner in a sexual way. Over time, this can lead to feelings of neglect or rejection, which can damage the emotional connection in the relationship. For many seniors, intimacy isn't just about physical pleasure. It's about emotional bonding, communication, and maintaining a close connection with a loved one. When masturbation becomes the preferred outlet for sexual release, it can take away from the shared intimacy that is essential for maintaining a healthy relationship. It can also create a sense of loneliness or frustration for both partners. Additionally, excessive masturbation may lead to unrealistic expectations or misconceptions about sex. If an individual becomes accustomed to a specific form of pleasure or self-stimulation, they may find it difficult to feel the same level of satisfaction during sexual intercourse with a partner. This mismatch can cause frustration and disappointment on both sides, ultimately affecting the quality of the relationship. If you notice that your sexual habits or desires are starting to interfere with your relationship, it's important to communicate openly with your partner. Discussing sexual needs, expectations, and emotional intimacy can help both partners feel understood and supported. If necessary, couples counseling or speaking with a healthcare professional can provide helpful guidance on restoring intimacy and addressing concerns related to masturbation. 5. The risk of physical injury, strain on the body as you age. While masturbation is generally a safe activity, excessive or vigorous masturbation after 65 can lead to physical injuries, particularly in seniors whose bodies may not be as resilient as they once were. As we age, our muscles, joints, and connective tissues lose flexibility and strength, making it easier to sustain injuries from activities that once felt harmless. One of the main risks is muscle strain, especially in the pelvic region. The muscles involved in sexual activity, including those around the pelvic floor and lower back, can become overstretched or fatigued from excessive activity. Over time, this strain can lead to soreness, cramping, and even long-term discomfort, making it more difficult to engage in other daily activities. Additionally, certain positions or movements during masturbation can place unnecessary stress on the joints and muscles, particularly in seniors with pre-existing conditions like arthritis or osteoporosis. For example, if you're attempting to engage in more physically demanding or awkward positions, there's a higher risk of joint strain, ligament damage, or even falls, which can be more serious for older adults. Another risk involves the potential for erectile dysfunction or urinary issues. If masturbation is done too aggressively or too frequently, it can lead to irritation of the genitals, bladder discomfort, or urinary tract infections, UTIs. For men, excessive pressure on the pelvic area may also affect blood flow, leading to temporary erectile difficulties or other issues. If you experience any discomfort, pain, or changes in your sexual function, it's important to take a step back and assess your habits. Consulting a healthcare provider or a specialist in geriatric sexual health can provide valuable insight into safe practices and help you avoid long-term injury or complications. It's important to listen to your body and understand that moderation is key, especially as you age. 6. The risk of sleep disruption. How masturbation can affect restful sleep. As we get older, quality sleep becomes more important than ever. It plays a crucial role in maintaining overall health, cognitive function, and emotional well-being. However, excessive masturbation after 65 can interfere with your sleep patterns, potentially leading to disrupted rest and a lack of restorative sleep. After engaging in masturbation, many individuals experience a temporary increase in heart rate and a subsequent drop in energy. While this might feel relaxing at first, it can sometimes leave the body in a heightened state of alertness, especially if done too close to bedtime. This can make it more difficult to fall asleep or achieve deep, uninterrupted sleep, which is critical for seniors who need adequate rest to maintain both physical and mental health. Additionally, there's a potential for guilt or emotional discomfort after masturbation, especially if an individual feels conflicted or ashamed about the activity. This emotional tension can cause anxiety, making it difficult to relax enough to sleep soundly. The mental stress of feeling wrong about engaging in masturbation, combined with the physical activity itself, can create a cycle of poor sleep quality. For some, excessive masturbation may also contribute to increased insomnia or restlessness, which can further exacerbate the negative effects of poor sleep. Seniors who already struggle with sleep disorders or conditions like sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome may find that their symptoms are worsened by the added stress and hormonal shifts caused by frequent masturbation. The good news is that quality sleep can be restored by implementing healthier habits and balancing your sexual health with other wellness practices. If you're struggling with sleep after engaging in masturbation, try to allow yourself at least 30 to 60 minutes of relaxation time before heading to bed, without engaging in any stimulating activity. Opt for calming practices like deep breathing, meditation, or light stretching to prepare your body for sleep. If sleep problems persist or you notice significant disruptions in your rest, it's a good idea to speak with a healthcare provider or sleep specialist. They can help you address any underlying causes and guide you toward healthier ways of managing sexual health and improving sleep. 7. The risk of social isolation and emotional detachment. One of the most overlooked risks of excessive masturbation after 65 is its potential to lead to social isolation and emotional detachment. As we age, maintaining meaningful relationships and staying emotionally connected with others becomes more important than ever. However, when masturbation becomes a regular or even habitual activity, it can start to interfere with your social life and emotional connections. For many older adults, masturbation can serve as a quick and easy form of release or comfort, especially for those who may feel lonely or disconnected from others. While it can offer temporary pleasure, it can also create a barrier to real-life intimacy and social interaction. Seniors who rely solely on masturbation for emotional release might find themselves withdrawing from social activities, conversations, or even intimate moments with a partner. This shift can lead to feelings of loneliness and a decrease in overall life satisfaction. Emotional detachment can also occur when masturbation is used as a way to escape feelings of stress, anxiety, or sadness. While these feelings are normal, relying on masturbation to cope with them can prevent individuals from addressing the underlying issues such as relationship difficulties, social anxiety, or depression. Over time, this avoidance can deepen emotional isolation, making it harder to form meaningful connections or participate in fulfilling activities. A key aspect of healthy aging is staying socially engaged. It's important to nurture relationships with family, friends, and partners, as these emotional connections provide significant mental and emotional support. If masturbation is becoming a substitute for real connection, it may be time to reconsider your approach to intimacy and focus on building more emotionally fulfilling relationships. Consider talking to a therapist or counselor if you find that masturbation is interfering with your social or emotional life. Professional guidance can help you work through any underlying feelings of isolation or detachment and can provide strategies to reconnect with loved ones and improve your emotional health. In conclusion, while masturbation is a natural part of life, it's important to be aware of the potential risks as we age, especially after 65. The physical, emotional, and social consequences of excessive or compulsive masturbation can impact your overall health and well-being in ways that may not be immediately obvious. By understanding these risks and being mindful of your habits, you can make informed decisions that support your health and happiness in the long term. It's essential to find a balance. Moderation is key. Focusing on maintaining a healthy lifestyle that includes physical exercise, social connections, and mental well-being will benefit you far more than relying on masturbation as a sole source of satisfaction or release. If you feel that masturbation is interfering with your daily life, relationships, or emotional state, it may be time to seek professional help. A healthcare provider or therapist can offer valuable advice on how to regain balance and restore your emotional and physical health. Personally, I believe that understanding the potential risks of any behavior, including masturbation, is essential for maintaining a balanced, healthy lifestyle as we age. Aging brings changes, but it's also a time to prioritize overall well-being, which includes addressing both physical and emotional health. By being open to change and adjusting habits as needed, we can continue to lead fulfilling, healthy lives no matter our age. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more insightful content. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your experiences and reflections on this topic. Your feedback helps us create more relevant, helpful content for you. Thank you for watching, and remember, taking care of your body and mind is a lifelong journey. Stay balanced, stay connected, and take good care of yourself.